Hello students, once again welcome to English Literature Classroom. Today my topic is Dover Beach by Matthew Arnold. Dover Beach is the name of a poem. Let me remind you the name of the book. It's Reverie, a collection of ISC poems. Okay, now Dover Beach. Where is Dover Beach? It is in the southeast coast of England. Okay. Now, this poem is a dramatic monologue. It means a poem in which only the speaker is speaking. Okay, it means a poem in which only the speaker is speaking and the others are listening. Now, let me tell you something about the poet. Matthew Arnold was a well known English poet and critic of the Victorian age. As a poet, Arnold's poetry expressed melancholy, pathos, doubts, and uncertainties which were characteristics of the age in which he lived. Now, let's start the poem. Okay, I have told you that it is a dramatic monologue. Okay, and I have also told you where the Dover Beach is. It is in the southeast coast of England. Okay, now let's start the poem. The sea is calm tonight, the tide is full. Okay, the poem opens with a vivid description of the pure natural loveliness. Sea at Dover is calm, and the tide is full. The moonlight is flooding the whole street of Dover. Okay. However, the moonlight shines dimly on the French coast. Okay, on the French coast, it shines dimly. The cliff of England stands warmly bathed in the light of moon. Okay, the cliffs of England stand warmly bathed in the light of moon. The poet addresses his sweetheart and asks her to come to the window and look at the scene at Dover Beach. The atmosphere of the night is very pleasant. Clear? The atmosphere of the night is very pleasant. Long line of water drop rises up from the sea to touch the land bathed in moonlight. Poet asks his beloved to listen to the harsh sound of the pebbles. Okay, the poet asks his beloved to listen to the harsh sound of the pebbles as they strike against the shore when the waves advance. When the waves retreat, they throw the pebbles on the sandy shore of the sea. Rise and fall of the waves is a set pattern, produces a slow, trembling kind of music which brings in a note of melancholy. Look, once again I'm telling you, the rise and fall of the waves is a set pattern, produces a slow, trembling kind of music which brings in a note of melancholy. Okay, or in other words, you can say that the poet is in sad mood. Okay, the slow music of waves makes the poet sad. Okay, what makes the poet sad? The slow music of waves makes the poet sad. Now, poet is reminded of Sophocles. Now, who is Sophocles? A great Greek dramatist. Okay. Poet is reminded of Sophocles, a great Greek dramatist who had similar experience. Long ago, Sophocles listened to the sound of the ocean, that is the Aegean Sea. He also listened to the sound of the ocean, that is the Aegean Sea. Now, where is Aegean Sea? It lies between Greek and Asia Minor. Okay, and Sophocles found the note of sadness in that waves. Okay, sound reminded him of all the wild confusion and distress prevailing in human life. Okay, the sound of waves reminded Sophocles of all the wild confusion and distress prevailing in human life, and he gave expression to it in his tragic play. Like Sophocles, Arnold too is reminded of the human sadness as he listens to the sound of the ocean. Thus, both of them had same thought. Both of them means Matthew Arnold and Sophocles. Both of them had the same thought. Okay, up to this much. In my next video, I will continue with this poem. Until then, goodbye.